Hi, welcome to How to Break Volume 1. This is Lesson 3, and I am Mach3. In this lesson, we're gonna go even more advanced. We're gonna learn the 6th step, which is the basic foundation of all footwork, or most footwork, I guess. We're gonna continue working on freezes. This time we're gonna work on something called a baby freeze. And after this video, you should definitely be able to battle. So I want everybody to go online, go download BattleWire, and make sure you're battling on the app.
Before we work on this whole throwdown as top rock and a freeze, let's focus on the 6th step. Right leg hooks around, right arm comes right down. Look at how close it is to my body. I'm almost leaning on it. I could feel it, you know what I mean? It's right here, okay? Left leg goes straight back. Boom. Right leg goes back. And then you end up here, right? So you should end up like this. I want everybody, if you're having some trouble, I want you to just go like this, put your arms down, separate your feet slightly so they're not straight out, just like this, and hover with your knees. That's step 3, okay? That's number 3. So everybody just get right here for a second. That's step 3, okay? So let's go back to 1. Let's go back to 1. Home base, right? Hook with our right leg. Boom. 1, 2, this goes straight back. 3, this one goes back. So now you're here. That's 3, right? 4, your left leg is gonna replace your right arm, okay? So, boom, 4. Now you're basically going in reverse. Your right leg is gonna slide in. That's 5. And then 6 is right back where you started, at home base, okay? So let's do it again. Right leg first, right? So, right leg, boom. Left leg goes back, boom. Right leg goes back, boom. Left leg goes forward. Right leg goes forward, that's 5. And then 6, right back. Let's do it again. Right leg whips around. Left leg goes back. Right leg goes back. Left leg goes forward. Right leg goes forward. Left leg goes around. All right, let's do it one more time. Boom, 1, back 2, back 3. Now we come back to the front. This is the step. The 4th step is the one that people really get confused the most. So just focus on that 4th step. If you're having trouble with all the steps, first focus should be the 1st step and the 4th step. Just remember, the first one is easy to remember, it's the 1st step. Remember that the 3rd step, you gotta be back here. And the 4th step is this. All right? 4. 5 is just a slide. Don't do this, okay? 5 is just a slide right in here. Boom, 5, and then 6. Okay? Now, we're gonna talk about a couple things in footwork. Because as you saw, I was rotating around, right? So you can either rotate or you can stay in one direction. So let's focus on the one where you stay in one direction for right now, right? So this one, basically, I mean, they're both very similar. It's just a slight tweak, right? But let's just go over this one more time. Right leg, boom. Left leg goes straight back. Right leg goes straight back. Left leg goes straight forward. Right leg slides in. Left leg here. Now I'm back where I started, right? Let's do that one more time. Right leg, boom. Left leg goes back. Right leg goes back. Left leg goes forward, right leg goes forward, left leg unhooks. And you're right here, right? So if you wanted to rotate, right, and this is something that you're gonna be doing with a lot of your breaking, not just the 6th step, all of your footwork and some of your power moves, this concept here. If you wanna rotate in a circle, and here's what I mean by rotating. See how I was just doing it straight? Now I'm gonna rotate, so I go, doom, 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 boom, boom. Look at how I'm here now. And now when I rotate again, I bet you I'm gonna be facing that wall. Doom, doom, that, boom, 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 exactly. Then I'm gonna be facing that wall. Boom, boom, back, boom, boom, back. And then lastly, I'm gonna come back to you guys. Shoom, shoom, that. All right, so we're gonna break it down. Here we go. Your right leg hooks, same as the first one, okay? The back one, same as the first one. The right leg, same as the first one. First 3 steps are exactly the same. Here's where the switch is. The 4th step, normally you'd go here, and the 5th goes straight here. This time what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here, right? Pretty much the same, but this one lands and we go here. We just kind of rotate, it's just right there. That's the rotation. That's when it happens, just that one move. So it's the 4th step. Watch, 1, 2, 3, I'm sorry, it's the 5th step. 3, right? 4, 5, 6. As opposed to going 4, 5, 6 to stay here, I wanna go that way. So I need to go 4, 5, land on the 5, and that's when you switch. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm gonna go this way, so I'm gonna do it on the 5th step. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So that's the difference. So doing your footwork in one direction is all great and well, but all your footwork should be learned in both directions. Okay, so let's go over the 6th step in the opposite direction, okay? Now everything is gonna be exactly the same. You're just switching your legs, okay? It's gonna be uncomfortable. Here we go, left, you hook with your left instead of hooking with your right. Then your right leg goes straight back. Your left leg goes straight back. It's the same thing. Your right leg goes forward, your left leg goes forward, and your right leg comes back, okay? I want you guys to work on the footwork both ways. Everything that I teach you, work on it both ways. Let's do it a couple of times together on the opposite way, okay? Here we go, real slow. And left leg, hook, right leg goes back, left leg goes back, right leg goes forward, left leg goes forward, right leg comes back. Simple. Left leg hooks, right leg back, left leg back, right leg forward, right leg back. All right, one more time, here we go. And hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, slide up, 5, and 6. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 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 now let's go the other way, which is a right leg hooks, right? So right leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right leg, right hook, left leg back, right leg back, left leg forward, right leg forward, left leg back. All right? So I want you to work on your footwork both ways because you could just do so much more, right? So what we're gonna do now is 6th step to a freeze. So the way that we're gonna do it today is from a kind of like a sweep, okay? Or from the first step of the 6th step, okay? So we learned earlier how to stab on the right, right? How to freeze on the right side. Now we gotta learn how to freeze on the left side. Just like you learned how to do footwork both ways, you wanna do your freezes both ways. You wanna have a strong, body both sides. So just to recap, we're gonna do the freeze on the left side now. Remember we did on the right, we're gonna do on the left. So you're gonna stab your stomach right here, hand goes straight down to the ground, and you're here, boom. And if you want, that leg out, boom. Now you're freezing on the opposite side, all right? Fantastic. All right, so check it. We're gonna go the 6th step hook, right? So we're gonna do a hook with the left, So we're gonna go this way, right? As if we're doing 6th step this way. But we're not really gonna do a 6, actually, let's do one 6th step that way into the freeze, right? So the freeze is basically, you see that hook from the first step? You don't hook all the way. You just come here and you do the same thing that we did earlier on the CC. Remember we went CC and we just went down to our bodies? We're doing the same thing. We're gonna go here, plant, down, switch legs. The only difference is it looks way crazier because we're going from such a fast footwork, right? So here we go. Let's do it from a 6-step, right? Left leg goes out, so we're gonna go 1, right? Right leg's gonna go back, 2, 3, right? 4, 5, 6. And then when we go to do the next one, that we go 1, right? Instead of doing it all the way, we're just gonna go and stop the footwork and rotate into that freeze. Boom. Okay? All right, so one more time. We're gonna go 1 full 6-step into this freeze. Ready? With the left side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here we go. We're gonna go into the freeze. Pretend like you're gonna do another 6-step, but you stop it and you turn over, plant yourself, switch. All right? So now, if you were to do that on the opposite way, right? Opposite direction of your 6-step. So if you're gonna go 6-step to the right, you would go 1, do this with me, okay? So you hook to the right, 1, left leg goes back, boom. Right leg goes back. Remember, the left leg goes forward, the right leg goes forward, the left leg comes back, and you're gonna go again, right? So you would do the right leg to go again, but you stop the sweep right here, and you turn around, and now you freeze on your left. Boom. Now this is a left side freeze. Now we didn't go over that freeze in the first time. The first time we learned the right side, okay? So as you can see, the reason why it's so important to have freezes and footwork both ways is because you can combine different things together. So if you want to do a 6-step to a freeze or a sweep to a freeze, it's sometimes easier if you do this sweep on the left to freeze on the left, as opposed to, you know, sweep on the left and then freeze on the right. You'd have to find a transition. All right, so that's the same freeze as the first one, right? So let's elevate that freeze a little bit, okay? And what we're gonna do is, this is called the baby freeze, all right? It's the same thing, same concept. You're like this, right? But actually what has to happen is, you see how we were like this? This right leg, this right knee has to be on my left elbow, okay? Right here, all the way here. And this left leg is up in the air. That's a baby freeze, all right? That's a version of the baby freeze, okay? So one more time. It's also kind of easy to do it like this. Like if you're sitting and you just don't understand it, your elbow, left elbow on your right knee. So it's here, it's here. Just kind of do this for a second so you understand. And you're like this, okay? So I remember Rockefeller used to teach it like this. She used to teach it, keep your elbow here and just kind of plant your body and you can whoop right there. See that? Nice. And then eventually if you get more advanced, you can lift your head up and balance yourself. All right, so that's the baby freeze. Let's work on that on the other side. Okay, so right here, okay. So left knee, right elbow. And again, you gotta stab on the side. This one is really on the side. You know how you see how the other freezes, you can kind of get away with elbowing right in the center or something like that. You can't do that with a baby freeze. You just absolutely cannot. You have to be all the way on the side, whether you're on this side or on this side. You gotta be all the way down here. Unless you're super flexible, which some people are. So right here, knee, elbow, and this is not here yet, but I'm about to put it down. You know, you just, as you go down, you kind of just plant yourself, right? And you stab it, right? So as you go down here, you just whoop, and put your head down, just like that. And that's a baby freeze.
After this video, you should definitely be able to battle. So I want everybody to go online, go download BattleWire, and make sure you're battling on the app. It's a great community. It's a great place to battle. I created the app myself. Thousands of B-boys and B-girls are on there battling every day, voting for each other, battling, watching lessons. So make sure you get on BattleWire. Make sure you download the app. You can feel free to call me out. I'm Mach3 on the app. I respond to my call outs. All right, so volume 2, we're gonna be doing a lot of footwork. A lot more footwork. We're going to be doing some back rock, so we're going to do a lot of levels and rotation changes, and teach you guys some new stuff, so you guys are even better and even ready to are even more ready to battle new people. If you guys have any more questions, you can feel free to hit me up on BattleWire. Just go to my account and send me a message. All right, peace.